818 methamphetamine labs were busted in Oklahoma in 2010. Just since the first of the year, the Creek County Sheriff's Office has taken out 17.
Those labs can cost between $1,500 up to $5,000 to clean up.
For years, the Drug Enforcement Administration provided local law enforcement money to cover the cost of cleaning up the toxic mess created by illegal meth labs.
But just recently, with the last few months, the money ran out, and they simply ran out of money. They didn't have any more funding, and they do not believe that they're going to have any more.
Through Skype, OBNDD Director Darrell Weaver said his agency won't let a lack of federal funds stop the cleanup. When the money ran out, his agency shifted budget priorities to free up funds to help smaller law enforcement agencies clean up meth labs.
I think we're over $100,000 we've spent so far.
He estimates the annual cost will be much higher.
But it looks like it's going to be about anywhere from $600,000 to about $800,000. The lab count increases. It could be $1 million a year.
Sheriff Steve Tolliver says if the cleanup had to come out of his budget, it would likely cost jobs.
Well, figure at the minimum $1,500 per lab. You know, I'm looking at having to lay deputies off to be able to keep up our lab enforcement.
Cleaning up meth labs is costly because the companies doing the work must follow Environmental Protection Agency protocols. To contain costs, OBNDD will set up a half dozen or so secure containment facilities around the state.
We believe we can train officers to actually be able to transport those, oftentimes they're very small labs, to these secure containers where they have security cameras and the whole works. And once we get so many labs in there, then we can call the disposal company out to that location. So if you have to just go to one location versus 50 locations to make that pickup, it obviously is going to be less of a monetary burden to our agency.
Well, that sounds a lot better than just not having anything. So I appreciate the fact that they're trying to come up with solutions.
Weaver says he hopes to have the containment facilities up and running in a month or two. For ONR, I'm Cathy Tatom.